Well, you just celebrated your 60th birthday.
Yes, and I love having a 60th birthday. I love all my birthdays.
And because you just celebrated your 60th birthday, now we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And Valentine's Day can either be a really happy time for people or it can be a lonely time for people. Or it can also be a time where a lot of people just have grown apart, and instead of being best friends, they become roommates.
Not good, but it does happen. I think sometimes we get too casual about our relationships and we forget to fight for them, to work for them, all things, including relationships. We've been married almost 32 years. We have to still work at it. It doesn't just, float along and never happen. You've got to work at all your relationships, staying in unity, staying in love, because love is a choice, not a feeling, right?
Well, yeah, I choose to love you. I mean, I choose to love you. I kind of...
Sometimes it's a harder choice than others. But
no, but for 32 years we've chosen to stay together. We made it a conscious effort to work through our things. And the other night we were watching a television program and they said something in it, and it said, while going through hell don't stop. That's something that you've said for 25, 30 years. When going through hell, go to the other side, but while you're going through it, learn something. And so, there's a lot of marriages out there that have already been through something, because nothing's ever perfect, but it's because you're actually taking two different people, two different personalities, two different backgrounds, maybe two different ways of being brought up, and you're merging them together, and you're asking two to become one. The Bible says it's a great mystery.
But two become one, and that verb there is a progressive verb. It's not a fairy dust moment of somebody pronounces you husband and wife and you're one. No, it's a progressive become. You're becoming, continually working at becoming more one than you were the day before or the year before. And yes, you're right, it's two different people, but not just two different people, male and female, becoming one. We're coming from two totally different points of view.
It doesn't mean either one's right or either one's wrong.
Both are important. We're just different.
Well, we're different, but the Bible says when two become one, or we can walk in agreement, there I am, there's the Lord in the middle of it. So one of the things Cheryl and I have always ministered on is walking in agreement. But we wrote a book called Two Becoming One, and if you'd like it, you can just go to our website or just look it up on the internet there, and you can get this book, Two Becoming One. It's our 32 years of marriage and what we have been learning. And if you think you figured it all out, my daddy used to say, if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you just identified the dumbest. We are always learning, we're always progressing, and we're going through different phases of life. First we were single, then we were young professionals, and then we got married. And then we had our first child, our second child, our third child,
right.
And now we're empty nesters, and now we're grandparents.
Right.
So
all of those different seasons are good, though, and you can work through each one. But each one, you learn a different level of the power of agreement, which is about walking in oneness and unity. There's power in that, and the devil, he doesn't want you to walk in agreement. He doesn't want you to know the power of agreement. He wants you to limp along through life and never ever understand the power that God has given us when we walk in agreement.
So on this Valentine's Day, we see a lot of things that says, I love you, I love you, I love you. There's a big difference in saying I love you. I can say to someone on the street, I love you in the Lord. But
right.
In love with you is a whole different level. That's about intimacy. So on this Valentine's Day, instead of just saying I love you, say I am in love with you. I am still in love with you. And I'm probably more in love with you because we've grown together in 32 years.
Well, the more I know you, the more I love you, and the more you know me, the more you love me. And not because it's better, but because we work at just being open and honest and real and try not performing, but just, knowing that you love me because who I am, not because I'm trying to be who you want me to be.
So this whole month we're going to be talking about love, family, marriage, agreement, forgiveness. And again, stay tuned and watch us. If you like us, do us the little like on the internet there and show us that you're viewing us. So you can go to our website, find out where we are, maybe in a service close to you.
That's right.
And we'd love to have you attend. From Harry and Cheryl, Salem Family Ministries. Watch us this whole month on marriage, love, forgiveness.